What's up YouTube, this is Dragon and this is another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. So let's get to the battle at hand. Well, I'm gonna say that the Pokemon that I fear the most is most likely the Mega Mawile. As a matter of fact, it's not even the most likely, it's just straight up the Pokemon that I fear the most, because that Mega Mawile can seriously wreck my whole team. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send out my Amoonguss first, so that just in case, no matter what, I can at least get the Spore if he decides to send out that Pokemon first. And it's the Slowbro. So that's not a problem, because Slowbros typically don't have, you know, abilities that can like really screw over a team. And let's see, Slowbro, huh? So I'm gonna try to put this Slowbro to sleep, and I'm gonna go for the Spore. And alright, so my opponent withdrew, so he might even go into the Heatran. So no, it's that Pokemon. Alright, cool. Well, of course, Spore doesn't affect this Pokemon, so let's see. There's two things that my opponent can do. Either he's gonna switch into the Mega Mawile now, or not. So with that, I'm just gonna go for the Sludge Bomb. And is he gonna... No, he goes for the Leech Seed. That's a crazy move. I don't understand the... bulletproof. Wow. That was cool. I like that. Bulletproof. Alright, so this is going to put me in a real predicament. I don't really know. Alright. So let me see. Bulletproof, huh? And he's going to go for Leech Seed. So I'm just going to see how much Giga Drain does. Wait a minute. I could Toxic this Pokemon. Yes, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. And my opponent uses Leech Seed, and Toxic is definitely gonna hit, because this Pokemon is a poison type, so it always hits Toxic. Alright, so now my opponent can stay in all he wants. It doesn't matter to me at all. So now he wants to Leech Seed trap me, so now we are going to Spore trap him. But then again, I'm not necessarily sure if I want to do the Spore trap, because my opponent might send out the Slowbro and then later on send out the Mega Mawile. And this I'm thinking, is a debate going on in my mind whether I'll go for the double Spore, because this is VGC, and if I were playing in Smogon rules, then I'll just play Smogon, but I don't really care. Well, I do care. So I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain, and I'm going to see what my opponent does now. And of course my opponent withdraws. Probably gonna go into the Slowbro. It would make the most sense unless it is the Porygon. Alright. So I definitely... Ooh, that's not good. Special attack rolls. I definitely want to put that Pokemon to sleep, because that Pokemon is a threat. Or actually, I want to Toxic this Pokemon, because this Pokemon... Yes, I want to Toxic this Pokemon, because this Pokemon is just a problem, and he will definitely die with Toxic. And let me see, my other Pokemon is I'm not going to tell you the new Pokemon yet. You probably already know by the first syllable, but I'm not going to tell you. So, let's see. I'm going to now go for... Actually, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to go for the Toxic here. Yeah, Toxic. Alright, so it's probably going to go for the traditional Ice Beam. It's not going to kill me, because there's non-stab, etc., etc. And... Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why? 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 What is life? God, that is such BS. Oh my god. This might cost me the game. Alright, so let's see. I do have Diggersby on this team, and yes, I need Amoonguss for the freaking Slowbro. Are you kidding me? I have Regenerate. I did not even care. This is so sad. Maybe I should have just went for the Spore regardless. Damn, this sucks. And I can't necessarily switch. Wait, I mean, what? Man, this is stupid. This is really freaking stupid. Let me see. Check moves. Okay, Diggersby does have the knockoff. So, I don't know. I have no choice but to stay. God, man, this probably cost me the game. Seriously. That freeze probably cost me the game, because then this Pokemon would have been Toxic, and it would have just been not a problem at all, and that would have been it. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna go into my, yeah, I'm gonna go into my Conch Elder because Pokemon does have the +1 special attack. So, you know, I was really hoping that the 10% freeze didn't hit. I was really hoping for it. You have no idea. Okay, so now let's see. I have an idea. I'm gonna go for the knockoff. Yes, I'm gonna go for the knockoff right here, so I can knock off its Evolite. And okay, cool. So my opponent did withdraw, and I was kind of predicting that he would go into the Slowbro, which, no, not the, well, I mean, whatever. Ah, man. Alright, so I knock off the Rocky Helmet. Alright. That's cool. Probably cost me the game, man. Alright, so let's see. From here, should I go into Diggersby? No, because he might have the Wood Hammer, and that'll just be devastating. So I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch, because that'll give me any health back that this Pokemon decides to take. You know, even with Leech Seed, etc., etc. Alright, so there it is, the Drain Punch. This should do a lot of damage, especially in conjunction with the Toxic. Alright, so, you know, he's gonna take a little bit of that health back. Now, if I were my opponent, I would just like go for Seed Bomb or something like that. Like, I can't really switch because my opponent is like, I can't really switch because he might have Wood Hammer. If I had Amoonguss, this wouldn't be a problem. But I had no choice but to stay in because of the freaking +1 special attack. That freeze just, damn it. So I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch again, and okay, my opponent also goes for the Drain Punch. Yeah, he is fighting and ground, so no matter what, he would do a super effective damage against my my Diggersby. Yeah, well, you guys know what the new Pokemon is at this point. But yeah, this is really frustrating, to say the least. Okay, so let's see. I went for a Drain Punch second. Okay. Which means, no, I should just go for Drain Punch again. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna go for Drain Punch again. And he goes for Drain Punch here. I just hope that Porygon 2 doesn't get any like plus special attack boost or anything like that. Man, so disappointing. Alright, so now my Conch Elder is at that range where it kinda sorta doesn't really matter whether he has Porygon 2 or not, but I can at least Mop Punch from this point, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So let's see, is he going to, oh, Spiky Shield. Wow, that's well played. That's well played. Yeah, so whether I went for the Mop Punch or the Drain Punch, it didn't matter. Now he gets health back with the Leech Seed, etc. Yeah, that was a good play. But at least he dies from the Toxic. So I kind of take the same damage I would have taken regardless of the Leech Seed being still in effect. Now he has the Slowbro, so let's see. If he goes to the Scald, it's gonna kill my Diggersby. I really needed Amoonguss. And my Amoonguss has Regenerate, so I wouldn't have been worried. I would have been able to Spore Trap my opponent. I definitely would have won this battle. I had literally a 10% chance to lose. That is really upsetting. So I can do one of two things. I can either stay in and just, well, you know what? I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go straight into Diggersby right now. Just because. I mean, I know he's gonna either go for the Scald, or he most likely is gonna go for the Scald because that makes the most sense. And he's gonna Mega Evolve and most likely go for the Scald. And because Mega Slowbro has amazing defenses, as you guys already know, then it's not gonna make a difference whatsoever. Oh, yeah, Iron Defense. Yeah, Iron Defense. See, this is the type of stuff where, you know, you need Toxic. You need Toxic for this type of stuff. Alright, so I'm going to go for the Earthquake. And The reason why I'm not going to go for the return that has +2 extra attack is, but yeah, and then this Slowbro has battle armor, so I will never ever be able to crit that Slowbro. So I'm pretty much guaranteed to lose at this point. But it's very unfortunate because if I did have my Mungus, again, I'd be alive. So, you know, then I'd be able to Toxic the Slowbro, Giga Drain it, do whatever I wanted to do to it, and that'd be it. Alrighty then, so now I'm going to go into my Conkeldurr, and let's see, I'm going to just try to use knockoff on it just because, I mean, I already know like he's going to live, especially with iron freaking defense. So, I'm just curious how much knockoff would do to an iron defense Slowbro, and not much at all, of course. So he goes for the Scald, finishes me off, and that is a questionably good game. All I needed was for my Amoonguss to just not get frozen for one turn. Then I would have been able to maintain my advantage. But you know what? I'm just QQing. I'm just crying. But that's what it is. Pokemon is a game of luck, and it's a game of skill. But that luck factor can be annoying. But then you know what? I often have the luck factor too. So I'm not going to really, you know, deny that luck isn't, you know. So. But in any case, that was a great battle. It was. And I'm glad that you guys enjoy these battles, my fellow Dragonites. And as you know, there will be many more battles like these in the future. Well, see you later.